Welcome to the BlabberMalt Show with your hosts, Dave and Matthias, two guys that blabber incessantly about beer, brewing, and bullcrap. Stick around while they brew up another tasty episode.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Here we are. We made it. Episode 51. One year anniversary.
Happy anniversary, buddy.
Happy anniversary. We have had a full year of beer, of brewing, and of the bullcrap. That's right.
Emphasis on the bullcrap.
And this episode is going to be chock full. I say 95, 98% total bullcrap.
That's wonderful.
Hey, before we get too far into this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. We're on Spotify, Facebook, YouTube, X, Threads, all the places.
Anywhere you can search for a podcast.
Yep, we're there.
And you can email us.
Yes, blabbermalt@gmail.com, and hit our Beacons link where you can get to the Printify shop and get some cool swag. Oh, got the hat on too. Nice.
Glassware.
Nice.
Cups.
Also the mug. Yeah.
Mugs, you name it.
Yeah, you can get it there. So we got to get into this, man.
It's time to mash in.
So how was the weekend? What'd you do? What'd you get into?
So that's a great question.
Yeah, we just kept it kind of low key. We're heading to Fort Myers, Florida, later this week. So trying to rest up the liver, the river. Rest up the liver.
The liver.
Yeah. So we can tear it up later. Yeah.
Rest it up. Take all your vitamins and eat your spinach so you can just
Plenty of
trash
sleep.
yourself later. Yeah. Man, sounds like a great time. We, Saturday, I coached my oldest, one of the twins, his basketball team this year. And they had their tournament on Saturday, and they won the championship. So,
congrats.
A nice trophy.
Nice.
We took a picture of number one, the whole nine. It was fun.
Cool.
And then Sunday, my youngest son had his basketball tournament, and they were one of the lowest seeds, and they won. They won 3 games back to back to take the championship. So my day was spent doing that. So
Sounds awesome.
it is good.
Sounds good.
Went to Medina, hung out down there with them, and talked to Clips parties and all the things that are happening in Medina. And then the weekend's over.
Yeah,
Rinse,
sounds good.
Wash, repeat for me.
Yeah. So and here we go with
Here we
the
go.
anniversary show.
I'm super excited for this. Let's go.
All right, sounds good. Let's get into this.
It's time for the Vorlop.
So now we don't have any guests here tonight. It's just me and you shooting the shit and getting into some clips.
We have guests.
We do have
How
guests.
did you just forget the peanut gallery?
We do have a
there?
peanut gallery. You got my brother back there, Mike. He's the handsome one. Oh, yeah.
That was him?
That's him, I think.
Hey, buddy.
My buddy Jason Hendricks, who is a new home brewer. So we're going to talk to him a little bit later.
Nice.
Sweet Megadeth hoodies got
See
on there.
that.
And my wife, of course, you know her.
Whoop.
She's sporting the BlabberMalt
T-shirt.
T-shirt.
Your brother's not.
Yeah.
Called him handsome.
Yeah. He said it was in the laundry.
So
So
laundry.
we'll let him go. He wears it every day.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
This is something that you've been working on now for quite some time.
Oh, it's been a lot
And to
of
be
fun.
fair to everybody in BlabberMalt world, some of these things are new to me as a fun surprise for our anniversary.
Yes. Before we get started, let's pour this beer.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about this one. So Avon Brewing.
So this is a beer we released for our Mardi Gras dinner. It's a Waihee War Dance.
On a big boy.
I'm good for today. I am sipping on some
Gin and juice.
his 2 hop waters. We have a sparkling water day pack infused with hops, black cherry, and then one of my favorites, some Hoplark Cashmere. So this is it says 6.5% in the can. I think they made a mistake on our growler, but Waihee is an 8% hazy. It is.
If it says 6, I'm going with 6.
Let's just drink it.
Yeah.
It's 8% hazy, Waihee based, and Waihee is a New Zealand hop. It is very stone fruit forward, peachy, and just glorious. It's totally wonderful. It is off and on tap at various places as we kind of rotate through. This beer, we have the Tahiki Teka, another New Zealand.
It's another great
Tahiki single, which is, I think that's fantastic too. One's more citrus limey, one is more stone fruit, and Wadey's the more stone fruit.
Right.
Heavier body, obviously 8% versus the 6%. So,
By the
good
way,
beer.
Mike, Michelle says in the laundry. Questioning your excuse.
I mean, it is down there.
All right.
The wife just
Okay.
busted
Tell her to
you.
go down and get a photo.
Okay, here we go. Well, we'll watch her. We'll see what happens here.
Yeah.
So,
Post again. Let us know if he's
Yeah.
actually not telling the truth.
so we got to get into these clips here, man. So we got quite a few. We're gonna get right into it.
I'm excited.
That was that Citra Trails?
Yes.
Okay, you had just started brewing.
Just started brewing.
and you
like,
threw out Citra Trails.
like 3 or 4 months later.
Like this.
Took me 20 years to get to there. So that was our buddy Jason Lowry. He was
Yeah.
on one of our earliest shows when we were still back at Audio Bay. Yeah, and he started brewing, and he threw out Citra Trails, which won the competition in Lorraine. You guys brewed it, and you still occasionally brew it.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
Fantastic beer.
it's a great beer. I got these two kind of go together. This
All
is
right.
another
Dave.
one. The Ninkasi Award. You got no time for
No
me.
time for me. Ninkasi, Matthias, Avon Brewing.
I'm just a little man in a big game. That's all I'm saying.
No, not at all,
It's
man.
true. It's true.
He is a little man.
Yeah, but he's a great brewer.
Oh,
and
my goodness,
a good
buddy.
friend of the show.
Jason, I love you. That was just funny when you said that. These clips are going to be funny. So
Yeah.
looking back on the year,
I told you, bullcrap.
bullcrap.
Mostly bullcrap.
Yeah, Jason. We talked about some of his homebrew kit. Once it gets open, we got to get out there and see his.
Yeah, he did invite us to see his brew barn, and we're going to get out there. do
see
an
his
episode
setup,
out there,
see his
yeah.
rig. He went all in. I mean, we talked a little bit about it with the Kligerman guys, Ben, and as he kind of helped him get started in the home brewing world, he said, "Listen, if knowing you're going to be all in.
Yeah,
So you might as well not start with a bucket. You need to just jump in full force and get the good stuff." And so, I mean, he has a hop rocket,
he did. He went all stainless,
all stainless,
conical fermenters.
brew in a bag,
He's got the ability
CO2 purging everything.
purging for the hop additions that a lot of professional breweries don't have. It's something to see. Follow him on Instagram. He posts brew days and things he's doing with that. So
Yep. Yeah, that's Steel City Brewing Company. That's what he's under.
Yep.
Steel City Brewing
Yep.
Company, STEELE for like Amherst Steel. I don't know how much time we have to talk about these things, but you can brew beer. Anybody can brew beer. It's just if it's good or not, right? Doesn't matter what your
Right.
system is. So we're not just discounting all of his work, because you can have a great system and brew horrid beverages.
yeah, that's true.
So the man is a avid reader. He is passionate about his craft. He is obsessed with brewing and everything else he gets his hands on. Can't wait for that
yeah,
to open.
for sure. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Okay,
Love
let's
you,
keep on
Jason.
rolling. Brettanomyces is the bacteria that makes it have that funky, leathery, barnyardy kind of flavor,
Horse blanket.
which is awesome. Horse blanket. I've never licked a horse blanket, but if it
It's on
tastes
the
like
list.
that,
It's on the
one,
list.
though.
It's
You
on
just hug a
the
horse.
list. Hug a horse.
hug a horse.
So this is your hug a horse
Oh,
beer.
shit. Don't
Hug a
take
horse.
that name from me. Oh,
That's a great name.
Hug a
stop
horse.
it. I just said don't take that name from me.
You can have it. You can have it.
Hug a- So that was my friend Kara Baker, our friend Kara Baker, who is at that time she was at Brick and Barrel,
Correct.
now at Brew Kettle.
Now a brew kettle.
I just learned that at the Winter Warmer. Went looking for her. Yeah,
Gone.
different brewery.
closing that circle up. So
Yeah, so people hop around, but yeah, hug a horse.
I will say, so this is great timing, because guess what's on tap at Avon Brewing Company right now?
I don't know.
Hug a horse. No, better than that. Do you guys know that Dave won an award for
I did?
home brewing? And it was for a Saison. And he also won an award for a blackberry Saison called Blackberry Bamalam.
Oh, that's back on.
That is back on
Nice.
tap. As of Saturday at Avon Brewing Company.
Nice.
And so to explain it to somebody who had never had it before, I use the verbiage
Hug a horse.
horse blanket.
Okay, nice.
So
Yeah.
there you go. But
yeah, it's an acquired taste. Not everybody likes it, but
I think it's great.
I certainly do.
Kara, you're somewhere different now. That's our beer name.
You lost it.
You lost it.
Oh.
Bye. It's mine.
Okay, let's roll. We got to keep.
Oh, geez.
That's amazing.
Cheers.
Cheers, man. I really appreciate you bringing all these.
Sure.
This really opened my eyes to ciders and meads.
Well, you said last night, hey, why don't you bring some? So, before dinner I ran
That's
out.
really the whole reason for this podcast is to have people bring us stuff to drink.
And you know what? It doesn't take much to twist my arm to say, share your stuff and talk about it.
Yeah.
Just ask my wife. I never shut up about about my hobby or what I've made lately.
That's true. I never shut up either. I'm like, hey, Denise, you want to go see the grid wall I put up in the brewery? Check it out. I have a new shelf here. She's like, I don't care. God, I don't care.
Oh, I care. It makes me excited when you text me those things. I'm like, dude.
And I send him pictures too.
That's so wonderful. Pictures of the brew house, by the way. Just
So-
to keep that on the level.
Yeah. Let's be clear about that. So Todd Donnelly, that was a clip with him in it, and he is an award-winning cider and mead guy, and he brought in, man, so many samples, and I was sad that you missed that because it was an eye-opening experience. I'm not really a mead guy. I probably drank more ciders than meads, but man, he can blend them. And go back and watch that episode. He said he's got 100 kegs at his house,
Good.
and a lot of them are full, and he'll just let it sit there for a year, then taste it and sample it, and then he blends them and back sweetens them until he has some excellent liquid. So that was a great episode, and I'm glad he helped me. You were out of town, I believe,
was out of
when
town.
we did that. So yeah, that was a very fun episode, and he brought a lot of stuff to drink.
He was one of our first full-time sit-ins.
Yeah, that was an early episode at Audio Bay as well. Yeah, good
Sorry, I
times.
missed it.
Yeah,
It was a great episode to watch.
yeah. Okay, rolling along.
I graduated college 2011, really started drinking craft beer like 2012. And you got to realize at that time, craft beer wasn't what it is right now.
That's for sure.
It's
yeah.
not even close, right? And I think about, when we go,
I graduated college in '95.
I graduated high school at the same time.
I hate both you guys. And I hate you too, Sean. Come on, man. You hate on the old guy.
I mean, you are the old guy in the room.
And Sean hit it with the laugh track, of
did.
course.
That's why we're no longer at Audio Bay.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons we left. Yeah.
Dave couldn't get over the laugh track on that one.
Yeah, that was a Railroad. Corbin came in and sat with us and told us all about Railroad Brewing Company and what he was doing there. And they've since switched brewers, but he's good friend of the show.
Yeah, Corbin's out of state brewing, and kind of did that transition when Railroad Brewing Company went from their production facility and tap house to the restaurant.
Yeah,
They're on Center Station. So now they're gearing up. They're ready to complete the build on their new brewery behind the restaurant. They have a new brewer, and she's looking to get started here pretty soon.
they got a new system. I don't know. Do you have any inside info on the?
I have a few pictures from him, but
Yeah.
I think they're just off the website. I don't know
Okay.
exactly the details of that, but
Coming soon.
he's super excited.
Yeah. I think when we were out there with Eric and Christine, they said something about an April or May launch date.
We're
It
getting
seems-
close to all those things, too.
Yeah,
right?
we're getting close. That seems a little aggressive because they were just, framing up the building not too long ago.
I've not driven by in a minute to check it out, but you
Yeah.
should. If you
Yeah.
haven't been to Railroad, check them out. They're on the 83 by the tracks. The old barbecues, or
Yeah. It was,
now the Center Station.
now Center Station. Good place.
Corbin, appreciate you, bud. Thanks for coming on the show. That was one of our first. Now, you know what? That show's important because that kind of started the there and back again concept.
Yeah, that's when
right?
we kind of got that idea. We would go out to a place and then come back and go out and come back. Yeah, it's a good formula.
kind of set the tone for the show.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, what do we got here? Next up, this is a good one.
What's going on with the cheese stick thing?
So yeah, we have a group of friends. We're mozzie heads. We go around and we try everyone's mozzarella sticks, and we give them a rating on this particular thread that's been going on for 3-4 years now
At least.
And yours has been one of the highest rated so far. The Doritos bacon mozzie sticks are crazy. If you haven't had them, you got to try them. But yeah, we go around, try them out, and see how everyone stacks up. So,
Now, if somebody tries to throw on a frozen mozzarella stick.
Oh, we'll know that right away.
You can learn a lot from about a place from their mozzie stick.
Yeah, it's wild. We'll go to places like, we know this place would be awesome, and then they're terrible.
Frozen.
Yeah.
Wow.
I tell you, ABC has some banging mozzarella sticks.
Yeah, we make them from scratch.
Yeah, crunched up Doritos and bacon in the breading. Yeah. So they're not lying.
They don't have
So we have
the mini corn dogs. Come on.
we do have mini corn dogs.
My brother's a big mini corn dog fan.
We're talking about cheese. No, we do. We wrap the cheese in bacon, and then we dredge it, and roll it in a special topping, which has mainly Doritos.
Yeah.
So Dorito encrusted, bacon wrapped mozzarella sticks.
Yes. So that was Drew and Ralph from. Wait, what I miss?
No, nothing at all. You're fine.
From Terrestrial.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So we went out to their place, and then they came back, and when we were still at Audio Bay and had an episode there, and that little gem was laid down.
The ultimate stoner food.
Yes.
No surprise there.
They do have hippie tendencies out at Terrestrial.
Hippie tendencies.
Yeah.
We did a beer together with them called Hippie
Yeah,
Tendencies.
that's right.
Epic Cold IPA.
Yes.
Good clip. Guys, we love you, Drew and Ralph and the crew. Love to do some more things with you guys.
Yeah.
Speaking of, we are going to go out there for Dingus Day. Avon Brewing Company and a few other breweries. Check them out on their Facebook page. We'll be out to Terrestrial for a Dingus Day bash. So get there.
Just making a note. Note to self.
Note to self. Dingus Day. It's a Monday.
Okay, so now we're going to enter into the Club Radon phase of the BlabberMalt Show. This is about the time we parted ways. Not in a bad way. We just wanted to have a little more control of and do things like this. So take a look.
But we're in your house.
Yeah.
We're drinking beer.
It's going to get dangerous.
On the internet.
It's going to get dangerous.
So it's going to be a lot of fun.
So that's just a little short clip. That was our first episode we had here. And I spent probably 2 or 3 weeks as we made the transition, getting equipment and learning how to do this. I'm like, how do I do this? How do you broadcast? How do you go live on the internet with a live show with the camera and mics and stuff? And it was a learning process, and I'm still learning, but we're doing it and it's working. And we have some viewers.
A few.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think that you've done a wonderful job, Dave. I know you kind of get down on that, but you've done look at this. This place is just went from a rockin' little home bar with all your home brews.
Yeah, now we get to use it.
Now we get to use it often, and the equipment here is wonderful, and we produce, I think, really, really great shows down here.
Produce very mediocre content, and
I wasn't talking about content. Of course, it's mediocre, but no, you spent so much time on it.
it's fun.
Labor
It's
of love.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
It is. Well, thank you.
Every
Thank you.
week getting things ready, and you've definitely made this a really cool place to be.
I always joke around, I'm down here and setting it up and getting the bits and bobs ready to go, but I'm waiting for the talent to get here.
Oh,
Come on, man. He rolls up in his, limousine and gets out and pops in.
pop out and say, "What's up, everybody?"
Makeup.
We did that. I didn't. By the way, I did not call for makeup today.
I did.
You did.
A little shiny.
I wore a hat today.
When you got a 5 head like I do, you gotta.
I got. Go ahead.
That's my brother Mark's joke. The
5 head
joke.
As you watch these clips, starting out on some of our first shows at the Audio Bay studio, now we're just in the summer. We're a little darker, and we're starting the process of seeing the Incredible Shrinking Man.
Oh,
So
yeah. I didn't know if you want to talk about it. Yeah,
I gotta talk about it. How
Yeah,
you
yeah.
gonna see it? You know that you're gonna see my progress here starting pretty soon.
Yeah,
so.
it's hats off to you. You know, it's not easy.
It's not
You're
been
just
easy.
you're just doing it.
Just doing it, brother.
Muscle through it. All
Fighting
right.
through it.
All right. What we got next?
Oh, I'm excited for this one.
Yeah.
I want to name a beer Moist, but they wouldn't let me.
I think that
That'd be a great name.
I think that you and I are gonna be best friends.
We should do a collab and call it Moist.
We're going to do that. There's
That's
so
it.
much
All your
about.
viewers are going,
No, don't cringe. That's fantastic.
well, yeah, juicy IPA.
It's a
so
juicy
juicy, it's moist.
Yeah. I love it. That's great.
Yikes.
I know.
Well, when's this collab happening?
So we talked about it again.
We talk about it all the time.
We do. We saw each other at Winter Warmer, and I think we got shot down again. And I mean, I didn't get shot down, but she did from her people. And I'm like, listen, we already figured it out, right? We have an acronym for Moist.
Yeah. Oh, I should have looked that
What
up.
was that? Remember?
I don't remember.
All right, so we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna post it down here. We have an acronym for it. We got this. We're still gonna do it. It's gonna It's gonna happen.
yeah, we could do that. So
Did you see?
what you're gonna say?
Going back to this clip, we have to watch it again. Can we watch it again? Just a little bit. Hey, pause it.
Moist, but they wouldn't let me.
Oh man.
So look at Ann's hair.
I think that you and I are gonna be best friends.
We should do a collab.
She
and
is
call it
not.
Moist.
We're going to do that.
She will never
much
forgive
All
us.
your viewers are going,
Let me live this down.
No, don't cringe.
She's wearing headphones.
well, yeah, juicy IPA.
It's a
So
juicy-
You gotta hear us
it's
again.
Moist.
Yeah, I love it.
High five.
God, we're best friends.
Look at her hair.
Yeah.
She has been nothing but totally upset about this.
Oh my
clip.
God, she's every time we see her, she's like, "You're dead to me."
I hate
How did you not tell me about my hair? I'm like, there's a screen. You can't see. I don't know.
I mean-
I don't want to tell a lady how she should or should not look.
I
Yes.
thought I was fine. She's a little
Yeah.
wild. I mean, and we love you. It
And
looks
I'm sorry.
fine.
I
I don't have
know.
to tell you. You look great. It's just on the internet forever
You
now.
know, when I saw her, she was at her booth at Winter Warmer. I ran up to her and said, "Your hair looks great." I
Way
thought
to
she
keep
was
bringing
gonna
it back
smack
up.
me.
Smack
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I know.
We're doing the beer. You have crazy hair. You're wonderful. And she's from Fort Pauls and Red Wagon Farms out in Columbia State.
Yes, it does a great job. They have a bunch of great beers. Yeah,
You know,
really enjoyed the ones I had at Winter Warmer. Fantastic.
good. I didn't have
Yeah,
any
yeah.
other stuff there. So,
Yeah.
in general, great. You know, talk about the studio, kind of backing up to what you had talked about, and then just her mentioning it, you mentioning it here. What you see behind us is just a really nothing, a part of the studio, right? Some lights behind us, all of our wonderful friends. A little bit of microphones. These are big boom mics that come across. You can't see over here, but Dave has his whole setup, a computer screen, and his little stream deck. Behind us, there's speakers and a really large monitor, so we can see each other right above the camera. We can kind of get a gist of that. Everybody behind us can see it, right? And there's a whole
So you can
bank
check your
of
hair?
lights.
You
Check your hair.
Yeah.
Check the
And-
color of your hat. Let's go. So
Yeah.
we're
Yeah,
good.
I got my gaming PC is now a gaming and streaming PC.
Yep.
Yeah. So
So we're
dual
good.
use.
Oh, here we go. One of my favorite episodes.
Oh, this is a great one.
You know, beer did that.
Yep.
You know, the brewing community did that.
Yep.
We've shared recipes and concepts and ingredients and love and friendship and tears and everything possible
And
along the way.
pickles. We shared pickles.
Listen,
Take it.
I will share their 2 pickles any freaking day of the week. That's not a lie.
I'll get to that.
You mark that down.
Man, I was emphatic.
Yes. Yeah, you really got into it. You're like, I'm totally cool with that.
I'm cool with taking the pickle. Dang, gone. They brought
So
some
that
good
was-
pickles that day, though.
They did. Yeah.
They brought a horseradish pickle, I believe.
Yeah, and they brought their pickle beer.
They brought
We had
pickled
pickles. We had beer. It was the Hoppy Dudes,
Yes.
Chad and Keith. Yeah,
Yes.
good dudes, and they're Hoppy Dudes.
And they're hobby dudes, right?
Yeah.
In Hinckley. And one of the things that's kind of cool about today is that they're on Northeast Ohio Craft Brewery News. They're doing a March Madness bracket.
Oh, yeah.
And we're now into the bracket, and paired up together today, Hoppy Dudes Brews and Avon Brewing Company are paired up.
That's
right?
a tough one, man.
It's a super tough one.
What's the beer they have up?
You know, I didn't know it was going to be beer centric, but I think it's their Betty White.
Okay.
In ours, they chose the King Coconut. So they just chose them for everybody, what they thought was the best representation of their space. So really, it's the breweries that did choose a beer to kind of to relay that message. Yeah. But then, you know, we helped start the Passport in Medina, and the Passport Facebook page that we have posted today that you should vote for Hoppy Dudes.
What?
Right? And I said, that's like fighting your sibling. What are you
biting the hand that feeds you, man. Come on.
Come on. I know that, you know, whatever. Vote for Hoppy Dudes.
I got to go with King Coconut on this one.
Vote for Avon Brewing Company. Yeah. Or vote for Hoppy Dudes.
I know Michelle's going to weigh in here on King Coconut for the win.
For the win. So go to Northeast Ohio Craft Brewing News. Click on the link. I think Avon has posted. I'm sure Hoppy Dudes has it posted. West Bracket. Vote for one of the two of us and anybody else in the list. And just do that every day for the rest of the week.
Yes. Do it.
Win-win.
We made it. We're going to make it 10 years. And it just so happens that our 10th event happens to fall on Saturday, August 10th. Fortuitous. It is absolutely meant to be. If you had any reason to doubt it, if your horoscope had you confused, your quartz crystals aren't talking to you right, doesn't matter. Read Garfield and understand that the 10th is the 10th. And we're going to have the 10th event on the 10th of August next year. Make your plans.
I love that clip, man.
Yeah.
It was Chris and Howard from the Waterfront Brewfest. Waterfront Brewfest District.
Waterfront District.
Yeah. These are all winter warmers. But yeah, those guys.
I got it. Brewfest Waterfront District.
Yes. Sounds good. So those two are awesome because Howard is like, he's a rock and roll guy, and I love that. But he's got the facts, and he's got the figures, and he's the straight one, you know, just playing it down the middle. And then Chris is the comic relief, and he's all over the place, and I love it. I love both of them. They were great guests.
They were great guests.
And that's just a little taste of what you got from Chris.
I think there were a lot of clips that were able to be pulled out from that.
Yeah. I don't know. Quartz crystals, talk to Garfield. What is he talking about? I have no idea, but I love every second of it.
It's like he blacked out and just went to town. That was epic. Yeah, man. Check it out. It's one of the best beer fests in the area. We'd love to have him on the show.
Yeah.
He's also a rep for a beverage distributor, and he definitely loves his job.
Yeah. And they, if you go back and watch that episode, Howard gives a great history of how it started on the downtown streets and the incredible rain and the flood in the streets and how they're going to get power. And it's, and they're going on 10 years. It's awesome.
It's great.
Yeah.
Good show.
Yeah.
Thanks for the clip.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Howard.
What we got next?
All right. What we got next?
Brian's background is high-end classical Italian. He was at Gusto in Italy for 10 years and opened up Luca downtown. So the boy can make
he's
a killer
like
tiramisu.
He's basically a grill line cook. I mean, he's pretty okay.
He's okay. He's a fryer. Don't tell him I said that.
Wow.
Yikes. Yeah. Harsh.
Busted.
Harsh. Yeah.
It's a good thing he doesn't watch the show.
I know, yeah. Well, it was on the main show. We clipped it, played it, and now this show. So if he doesn't know by now.
3 chances, Brian.
Yeah. But, I mean, come on. How many beer dinners has he proven you wrong on that point?
Listen, I was jesting on top of your... I gave a very eloquent statement about his background, and you were like, meh, he's just a liar.
Hey, you know, we need clips, bro. We got to have clips.
Looking back and watching that, your face was priceless. We had a lot of beers that night, so I'm not sure I did, but let's see.
Oh, yeah.
See your face.
Brian's background is
Watch it.
high-end classical Italian.
Watch your face. Don't look.
He was at Gusto in Italy for 10 years and opened up Luca downtown. So the boy can make a
He's
a killer
he's
tiramisu.
basically a grill line cook. I mean, he's pretty okay.
He's okay. He's a fryer.
Don't tell him I said that. And I mean it. That was 4 times now it's online.
Yeah.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Brian, I love you.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't argue with his pedigree or what he's done.
Nope.
Since all that stuff. So
Killing it. Killing it for us.
okay, now we're working our way into our first themed party we had here.
Yep.
This is the
That was the same night.
Pumpkin Spice Girl.
I gave it 6 stars.
What if it's 6 out of 5?
She's wearing boots, Uggs,
Yes.
pumpkin shirts, and a vest was upstairs.
She's
which is
just
upstairs.
a basic pumpkin spice girl.
I love all things pumpkin.
I mean, this is fantastic.
Dude, I was queued up to say bitch. Did you see my mouth? I was like, girl. Like, I'm not going to call my...
Yeah, but right there.
Yeah.
It was pumpkin spice
Girl.
girl.
Yeah, so that was at our pumpkin beer tasting. What did we have? 15 beers or something?
There were quite a few.
It was quite a few.
Yep. And you didn't realize by now that Dave has lost that filter. And
yeah, we were, that was at the end of all the beers, and we were just going through everybody and see what your top 3 or top 5 were. So, yeah, that was towards the end of it. And, yeah, Pumpkin Spice Girl.
Pumpkin spice. And they definitely were wearing the pants, the Uggs, the shirt, the vest.
Oh, yeah.
They were all in.
Yeah, yeah, decked out. So this is just a little bit later in that same show.
I think it was solid.
That is the final list. All other lists will be taken out behind the woodshed and beaten to death. Boom. It's over.
Is that how you act in a mosh pit? 'Cause that's
Yes,
amazing.
yes.
I like this, Dave.
That is not how I act in a mosh pit.
How do you act in a
I don't
mosh
go in a mosh pit anymore. I'm too old, bro.
Duck and cover.
Yeah.
Back to the old jokes again.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
Self-deprecating humor. Nice.
Yes.
You've had a couple zingers recently.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's basically, I ripped that off from the Eddie Trunk's, that metal show, Don Jameson and Jim Florentine and Eddie Trunk did a show, and they would do a list. They do the top 5 Black Sabbath albums or the whatever, the top 10, top 5 lists. And at the end, they would always say something crazy like, yeah, that's the final list, and we're going to beat your ass behind the woodshed if you don't agree or whatever, you know. So I just ripped that off. I don't come up with
was
original
smooth.
stuff. Yeah, well.
I mean, it was like you practiced that for weeks.
Well, I didn't.
That's
I just
good.
ripped it off.
Take him outside the woodshed and beat him. Let's go.
All right, here we go. This is a good one.
Or
Now
winter
the-
hats.
Yeah, the question is...
I like winter hat. I like
yeah, with the pom-pom.
or the beanie that just is flat on the head.
Yeah.
It makes you look like a wanker.
Wanker. And who doesn't want to look like a wanker?
Come on. I don't want to be a wanker.
Yeah.
Keep my head warm in style, bro. Keep my head warm in style.
Nice. Yeah. That's when we were going at... We're debuting the hats, and we had the dad asses.
Shoot. He's a wanker.
And he bust out the wanker. You're talking about me. Come on.
There's some good one-liners we've come up with. That was a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But you don't want to be a wanker. And there's a couple connotations from that little hat. It's fine. We don't have them. The little beanies.
We could probably find a source for those. What are we on here?
Here we
Steel
go.
Panther. I got some pictures I want to share with
No,
you
we're
for the
not.
show. Yeah.
You will
it's
delete
not
those pictures.
It's not a rated G show. Steel Panther.
Nope.
No, not at all.
But I was wearing some pretty cool gear. I got dressed up
Oh,
for
yeah.
80s.
Yeah.
Should have showed that, right?
I mean, we could have showed that. Yeah, that was
Probably-
rated G.
It was rated G.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
G for
PG.
gangster.
Gangster, yeah.
80s gangster.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
G
you
for
were decked
gangster.
out as a gangster.
I was rocking a lot of 80s gear, man.
So that was at our second themed party, and that was the Christmas ale tasting. And that was, we were a little bit deep in there at that point. Yeah.
I didn't have any that night.
Yeah, you didn't, but
I
you
saved
still
them.
you still came up with Gangster.
I did.
Yeah,
that's because it was real.
Yeah, keeping it real.
A
at
real
the
gangster.
Steel Panther show. I did delete those pictures.
That's good.
Or did I?
You can show them. There's nothing happening.
Okay.
Set the record straight.
We're gonna check in again. When I say Christmas, you say beer. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. Woo! All right.
Man, the annex came alive.
Damn,
Beautiful.
they got it this time.
They need a teleprompter.
Love you, annex. Love you.
So that also was obviously from the Christmas event we did too. And we had so many people, we had to set up a Christmas annex behind the lights here over by the big screen and get some different cameras. And it was crazy, man. It was crazy. Christmas annex. Love those guys.
I think it's only fair tonight to ask you to let's do that again.
Okay. Yeah.
Not the reclip, but you're gonna do it with our people tonight.
Oh.
Do you have the music?
I don't know.
If we can just say it here. When I say Christmas,
you say beer.
Christmas.
Yeah, I don't have it.
All right, do it without. Let's go. Ready? You gotta do it again.
Bing, 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 bing. Come on, you gotta. I'm doing the music. You gotta do that.
Oh, sorry.
Bing, 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 bing.
When I say Christmas, you say beer. Christmas, Christmas, beer. All right.
All right, that was
we
terrible.
Did it. It was great.
That was
you know why it was terrible? Because you didn't do it.
I didn't have the music.
But I stepped up to the plate.
You did. I think your vocals were on point.
On point.
My music was a little weak.
No, it was great. You went right at it. Ding.
Bing, bing.
I did not expect any of that. I didn't expect you to sing a little bit. I didn't expect to have to do it. I was trying to put you on the spot, and here we went. So
we did it. All right.
Love the Christmas Annex. Thanks again for opening your home to everybody. It was a really good evening. What we got next? Oh, yes.
We got one more clip from the Christmas show.
So every time we have a beer tasting together as a family or just as friends, he's the one that sets it up because I'm telling you, he knows the palate, he knows the process. He has a reason for all the madness.
Shake it there, Dan. What's going on?
So Great Lakes Christmas Ale number one.
Sorry.
We should probably introduce Dan the man here.
Yeah, that's true.
Dan, you want to say hi to everybody?
Yes, hi. My name's Dan Maines. Nice to meet everyone.
Hi, I'm Dan.
That's Dan Maines, as you just heard.
Yo, Dan.
And I noticed he was a little. I don't know, he was nervous being on camera, or I was like, hey, take it easy.
Oh, Christmas ale.
Take it easy on the cocaine there, bro. It's a family show.
We love Dan. He's one of our ABC family members. Just a good dude.
Yeah, and he's a BlabberMalt super fan, so we appreciate him. Okay. So we got some beers here.
Yeah, what are you drinking?
Well, I came up here to the bar and ordered myself a tug job.
Tug? What?
Yeah, I got to ask, hey, Chris, who's serving up the tug jobs here tonight?
He said, hey, this is Lorraine, and we only charge $8 for a tug job.
That is a decent price for a tug job.
Tug job.
Yeah.
It's a decent price.
You know, I could have pulled 5 clips where we used the tug job joke on that episode,
was a good one.
but that was the one I chose. I mean, $8 for a tug job that's a smash deal.
Can I tell you the irony in that?
You may.
We're moving to Lorraine for $8 tug job.
That sold you.
Boom! Welcome to Lorraine, everybody. Let's go.
Okay, sweet.
Okay, that was wonderful. We love Bascule. Thank you, Chris. We did a couple with Bascule.
Yeah, we did. We've done a 3 shows, I think, with Chris. Yeah,
good dude.
That was the show we went out after they redid the place. Did some renovations, kind of increased their ability to turn food over in their kitchen, and they're doing breakfast now, and they're doing lunches, and all kinds of good stuff out there in Lorraine. So get out there and check them out. Yeah.
For this prize, right? So
it's a bonus.
I think my beer just went bye-bye.
Yeah.
We weren't done yet, brother. Yeah, where we are. I'm gonna get mine back. Look at that.
You can bring me a new one.
Yeah,
sure.
just give me a new one. We'll be good with that. I'm gonna chug this one.
That was great. That's funny.
That was funny. In the moment, it was crazy.
Watch this for a second. Watch Matthias's face when the guy grabs it and moves it out.
For this prize, right? So, I think my beer just went bye-bye.
Yeah.
Beer just went bye-bye, man. What am I supposed to say? We weren't done yet, brother.
Oh my God! He's like, hey, but what was I saying?
We weren't done yet, brother. Let's go.
That's rude. Oh yeah, that's when we were out at Fatheads for the launch party for the passport event. I'm wearing their shirt right now.
Yeah, the land for life.
You can get this shirt yourself.
Speaking of check-ins, how many places have you been to since we started the process?
What do we have? Still 10. Wait,
10 the second weekend.
No, we got 11 because we went to Brick and Barrel. 11.
Yeah.
11.
After the beer fest.
Yeah, after the beer fest, we went to a brewery. How dumb is that?
There were a lot of brewers there, I heard.
It was hammered. Yeah, there were. Yeah.
It was the after party.
Yeah. It was not smart.
No.
Okay.
Fries are really good. That's all I have to say.
All your food is really good.
Hand cut every day.
Dude, you don't know what I do. I love French fries.
I do too.
I would throw a baby down a flight of stairs if I could get a plate of fries.
Oh my goodness.
I'll do it now. You got a baby? Wow. Luckily, nobody had a baby.
That is the best clip of the entire
That was recent. That's like pretty recent. Yeah.
I mean, you told me you had something to say about fries, but I did not expect, brother, you to say you're going to throw a baby down a flight of stairs.
I mean, maybe a puppy.
Oh, no puppy.
No, I wouldn't throw a puppy downstairs. All right.
You just...
F that baby. Give me that baby.
Yikes.
I do. Yeah. I do love fries.
So, one of the best parts about what you've been able to do with the show being here in the house is you've been able to take these same clips that you see here, which are all wonderful. Thanks for the recap of the year. It was fun.
That was Ben and Luke, by the way, from Collusion Men.
Mm-hmm.
So
you can go back and find these on our page because Dave pulls them out and clips them up. We get some get to be on reels.
Yeah, some weeks I'm better than others. It just depends on how busy I am.
Yeah, others are on Facebook.
Or how funny we are. I mean, some weeks we're not funny.
We're just not funny.
Yeah.
It's okay. Probably consuming the differences.
They can't all be winners.
Nope. Yeah. No, but they're good.
Yeah.
So find them out, look them up.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of shorts that are out there, so you can catch up with different breweries. If you want to watch the whole podcast, catch little clips and get yourself interested.
Yeah, but you got to like and follow to be alerted when they come up in your feed, right?
Like,
so do it.
Follow.
Yeah.
Is there a button for that?
There is. I gotta go back. I gotta go forward, and there you go.
There you go, right there.
Yeah, see the thing.
Like and subscribe. Guys, we had a whole bunch of views, a bunch of shares, but we need people to hit that like button, follow us, let you know when we're doing live like tonight. Hit that bell, ding, ding, let's go. Right?
Yes.
It's time for
All right, we got a little time to do some homebrew happenings.
Right? We do.
Yeah.
Dude,
okay.
you sent me pictures this week.
Yeah, I did get. I ordered some metal grid wall to put up behind the brewery area in the sink. I figured the metal would be a little bit better than the pegboard. You know, it's going to be getting wet a little bit when you're hanging stuff up to dry. So put that up. Sent you a picture. You seem to approve. And
looks great.
Made my wife come out and look at it, and she was like, "That's great. I don't care." Yeah. So I'm still.
That face is not a face that doesn't care.
She cares. She does. She's like, I don't know why that's so cool, but if you're happy, I'm happy. Baby. Yeah. So I'm still waiting for the 9/16 hole punch to come in. I ordered it on eBay, and I'm afraid I'm never going to get it, but we'll see.
That's a shame.
So I'm going to have to pay twice for it, so I might as well just bought a new one.
Just got a new one.
Yeah.
But you needed to get rolling.
Yeah.
You got to start brewing some beer.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Season's changing.
I did get word that the Spike flow pumps are coming off back order on the 15th, so they're going to be coming in. I mean, I could brew without them. I have one pump, but it would just be a lot more switching hoses and stuff like that. So, and the glycol chiller is from Spike as well, and it's coming off back order soon.
Yeah.
But I got to let the Visa card cool off a little bit
too.
Yeah, cool off a little bit. Yeah.
Run that through the chiller.
Yeah. I need the chiller to cool off the Visa.
I hear that. But it's looking good. Can't wait to see it finished.
Yeah,
Thanks
it's going to be
for the
great.
update.
Yeah. So we got some stuff happening at ABC, Medina, and ZZ's.
Yeah, this is a big week for everybody. You see some, beads here, kind of get us in the holiday spirit. This is the week of St. Patrick's Day.
Sure is.
So ABC, Medina, ZZ's, all opening up at 11 a.m. this Sunday for our St. Patrick's Day party. ZZ's will have its regular menu, and then we'll have drink specials. They're online there on their Facebook page. Avon Brewing Company will have Brian's signature Irish menu, corned beef laden, everything. Again, I posted some pictures online. Some non-corned beef items, bangers and mash, called Cannon, which has corned beef in it. Corned beef sandwiches, Reubens.
I think he does that Cold Cannon every year.
Every year,
almost every year.
Yeah,
It's good.
It's the mashed. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah,
mashed potatoes, sauerkraut, corned beef, rolled into one or stirred into one little bowl. It's fantastic. Yeah, I got a burger. Check them out.
Yeah.
I put the menu online yesterday, so we have some drink specials there. We do have our Soul Stealer Irish Red and our Black Abbey, which is our Irish Stout they're on. So plenty of Jameson, car bombs, all the joys. Good food. Medina's open again. We have Big Dog is open. They have posted their St. Patrick's Day menu, and Medina's open too.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. They have a $5 special too.
Nice.
Jello shots, Jameson, drinks, beer, you name it.
Nice. I like all of those things.
It's good. It's going to be a good day.
Yes.
It's a Sunday this year, so this Sunday, get out and about, support people, and stop in Avon if you're in Avon. In Medina, go to Medina, jump back to ZZ's, kind of finish your night at one of the two places. Be safe.
But there has been an announcement since the last show. Something happened.
What was that?
Something going on up in Lorraine, maybe.
Tug jobs.
Tug jobs are going on, and
Tug
they're cheap,
jobs.
so get there. But there's something else to look forward to.
Yes. So last Saturday, what was it? Saturday? It was a week and a half ago. The announcement came out in the paper that Avon Brewing Company, we are moving to Lorraine. We picked up the Shipyards building, and we will be working very diligently and have been to be open end of May. We're shooting for Memorial Day weekend. We had a meeting this afternoon, and we are super excited about that venue right on the water. Lorraine Brewing Company and Event Center.
You don't know how many people pulled me aside and said, "What's going on with Avon Brewing Company? Are you looking for another place?" I'm like, "Yeah, they're looking. Do you know something?" I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm so excited. I can't tell you. I can't tell you.
Can't tell."
So it's out. Thank God.
It's out. You can tell people now.
Yeah.
Speaking of telling people, the Cleveland.com Plain Dealer did a story on us, Julie Short, and we had, I think it was close to 100,000 likes.
Nice.
And or watches and views of the post, and then over 500 shares in the first weekend. So it just blew up.
It's going to be great. It's a great space. I understand you're going to have a kitchen that's Brian is just going to be
in heaven.
So happy.
So much for the line cook.
Yeah, so much space. You could do karate.
Oh man,
and all the fun things.
You know what I mean? A line cook could just go crazy in there.
Go crazy.
A fryer.
He's a fryer.
French fries.
So we'll have our normal kitchen where you do our daily business out of the restaurant and pub, the brewery, and then we'll have a prep kitchen and / catering kitchen from there, and in the same space, double-sided hood, and that way, one thing that the Shipyards hasn't been able to do very well, only because of size of the kitchen, is to cater their weddings and other events that are quite large, and so we want to be able to have that there. So we're going to be able to cater the events that are there. So Lorraine Brewing Company and Event Center, be able to have a kitchen that takes care of all of our restaurant folks, our brewery food, and then also for the event center. So book your weddings. It's the most beautiful location in Northeast Ohio, on the water, gorgeous sunsets, beautiful space. Come check it out. We have an event planner there, Stacy Davis, and she'll take care of you.
Would it possibly be big enough, say, for a BlabberMalt Brewfest?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
snap.
BlabberMalt Brewfest.
Oh,
It just
can you
rolls
imagine?
off the tongue, right?
Other breweries come out though.
Of course.
Why wouldn't they? Whole bunch of people. Someone's tickets, bring them out.
You're not very collaborative.
That's not true. Who invited this guy?
I don't know.
You're the greatest.
He's going to get the 1.25 show today. Tom's here. So.
Yeah.
Tom, it's 1 year, buddy. Turn to the face of the camera. What are you sipping on?
Wahiti.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I can't say that. He likes that one, so I can't go.
A war dancer.
War dance. Tastes like a war dance. 1.25.
Yes. So let's talk real quick about the Eclipse Party. It's coming
Yeah,
up.
so we also announced that we're going to do a pop-up for Lorraine Brewing Company under the Shipyard's name for the time being until we get open, but that's going to be a pop-up. So the event's online. You can find it on my page, on Avon Brewing Company's page, the Shipyard's page. There's an Eventbrite for that. There's a buffet of food. We're going to have beer, of course, there, and just a fun event. Collect glasses. We'll have some swag there. The plan is, and so you get to watch the eclipse from an unadulterated view there from the water. So,
Right on the lake. That'd be great.
Yes, check it out. April 8th. Doors open early, so get your tickets for the buffet, and that's how you get food for sure that day. And that's it.
Yeah, and that sounds great.
Check us out. You should be there.
If you can get there. I mean, the traffic's going to be crazy. I mean, 1 million people here, right?
That's what everybody says. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
I don't know. It'll be fine. Get out and about. Get down there early. It'll be good.
Yeah. So talk about some music events real quick here.
Let's do it.
March 14th at the Kent Stage, Reverend Peyton's Big Damn Band. Now, the only reason I mention these guys, we saw these guys open for, it was Dropkick Murphys or somebody like that. Me and my friend Dan Smith, and they blew us away. They're just it's a 3-piece, very simple, but very bluegrassy kind of basic band, and they're great. Check them out, man. Yeah.
You mentioned that before.
March 16th at Northfield Park is Tesla, of course. Big 80s band.
Yep. Keep it going.
Yeah. Also the same night at Temple Live is Hairball, which they cover a bunch of 80s bands and stuff like that.
Who invited the Peanut Gallery? Yip yapping back there.
Yeah, they will. We'd like to see them, but we're going to unfortunately be down in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Billy Morris the same weekend, 16th and 17th on St. Patty's Day. Billy Morris and Sunset Strip is playing at Rookies in Parma. And he's going to be on the show coming up in 2 weeks.
It's going to be wonderful.
Yes. Got my guitar sitting over here. Maybe he'll pick it up and
hit a few things for us.
Yeah, just jam a little bit for us.
It's going to be a great show.
Yes, I think so.
I think we're losing control back there.
Yeah, we are, but that's all right. We got the mics and we're up loud. I wanted to. It's getting in the season. We got to start talking about Sonic Temple and incarceration. Sonic Temple is in May 16th through the 19th. They got 4 stages this time.
These look like
I always
bands.
said I'm not doing a multi-day event again, but I'm thinking about it, man. I mean, we got on Thursday Disturbed, Mudvayne, Judas Priest, Machine Head. Just to mention the couple of the bands that I'm most interested in. Friday, Misfits is the headliner. I'm not that big into them. Saturday is Pantera, and there's a Stained, yes, a band called Sleep Token, a British band. Fantastic. Look them up. Progressive. Not super heavy. I'm going to introduce Tom to him. I think he'll really dig him. Sunday, Slipknot, Limp
That's his
Bizkit, and
favorite band,
Clutch.
Slipknot.
Yeah. I know Chris out at Bascule really loves Clutch.
He does like Clutch.
Incarceration is in July 19th through the 21st. 3 days, 3 stages. Machine Head's there again on Friday. Just looking at these bands. Hailstorm on Saturday, Killswitch Engage, and Seven Dust. I love those bands. Sunday is Shinedown, Bad Omens, Parkway Drive,
and
Dropkick Murphys.
Dropkick Murphys.
Shadows Fall. Quick story about Parkway Drive. I saw them at the Sonic Temple. Well, it was still Rock on the Range at the time. Me and my buddy Lonnie, we get pretty far down, working our way down to the front of the stage for Parkway Drive. I see some dude putting a hockey mouth guard in. I'm like, what is getting ready to go down here? I'm like, this is no good. And I saw a couple other dudes putting mouth guards in. I'm like, Lonnie, we got to get out of here, man. So we started heading back, and they take the stage, and it goes nuts. Lonnie ends up dislocating his shoulder trying to get out of there. Yeah, it was bad news, but it was a great show, but we just watched it from a little farther back. So it's time we start talking about these festivals, people. Think about getting your tickets.
Get Dave to go with you. Multi-day venue. Let's go.
I don't know if I have it in me, man. Getting too old for that.
You hear them.
Yeah. So, all right. We're email questions. If you have questions for us, blabbermalt@gmail.com. Send your questions in, or put them on the comments here. Do we have any questions from the studio audience? We didn't have anything emailed today.
Yeah, I got a question.
Yes.
So I'm a super newbie, never brewed beer, and I'm now just getting into it because of my good friend Super Dave. And I bought the system. I have my refrigerator almost ready to be kegerated.
Nice.
Got a fermenter. I'll boil in the bag, system from Clawhammer. 120 volt, ready to rock and roll. A little nervous, been watching plenty of videos.
Yes, YouTube will teach you everything you need to know.
It will.
And the BlabberMalt Show.
And the BlabberMalt Show for sure, yeah. And but I know I have a sensei in Super Dave. He's been in this whole process since the 90s in college, right? You guys.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Put beer up on your stove, right? So no, I trust Dave.
Swiller.
Yeah, I trust you very much, Dave. So hopefully, not this coming weekend, but next weekend, I want to brew my first beer. 6.5 IPA, something not too complicated.
That sounds awesome. I'd love to come out. Yeah. Yeah, so if you guys didn't hear, he just bought a Clawhammer Supply brewing system, 120 volt. Got a fermenter, kegerator, and kegs. He's ready to keg.
Rock and roll.
Just skip the whole bottling thing, which I think is smart.
Super smart.
I think he's taking the Jason Lowry approach.
It's getting there.
I begged my wife, and she said it was okay. So much like most of my obsessions, she's backed me up. And
she's shaking her head over there.
It's like, oh my goodness, what did I do?
It's awesome.
It's an obsession.
Yeah.
It's fun.
You're going to love it, dude.
People do golf. People do many things, triathlon, motorsports, golf. I think brewing is more along my, that's what I kind of want to do. It's I love to drink beer.
Yeah.
And why not get involved in brewing?
Yeah. Makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah.
I mean,
congratulations.
You're preaching to the choir.
I'll come out and scrub some pots.
Yeah.
He's a good pot scrubber, that guy.
That's what I keep saying. Pot scrubbing extraordinaire.
Yes.
Excited about the process.
Sanitization is
actually.
key.
Very excited.
It certainly is. You got to keep stuff clean.
Sanitation supervisor.
Yes.
It's time to grain out. Grain out.
Okay, so as we said, I'm not going to be here next weekend. So the 19th, you're going to be covering
the Medina Brewery Passport launch, and we're going to be at Loggerheads in Medina.
That's a great place. I love that place. Yeah,
it's fun. So exciting times. We did the launch for the Cleveland Passport. We're going to do the same with the Medina Passport.
Nice.
We'll talk about it. I think it begins in April, so just give us some 2 weeks to kind of get things together. But it'll be the launch. We'll show the books if we have them ready, and talk about all the processes and how to get it done and when the party is. Because the Medina the Medina Brewery Passport
Yes.
really has a fun ending. The first 500 people that finish the Passport get invited to a beer fest.
Oh, cool.
For fun.
Nice.
And for free.
Nice.
So it's just a really cool event. It's a thank you for finishing, and it's just a great time. And so being in Medina is wonderful.
Do you recall how many breweries are in that Passport?
There are 8 or 7 this
Okay.
year. 7 or 8. I think it's 8. There's 9, but only 8 are participating.
Okay.
So-
I know it's not.
Yes. Yep. And Tom's telling me that you have to go to every brewery twice.
Twice.
Yep.
Which is not bad.
Not a
and not
problem.
in the same day. Technically.
Not a problem.
But, get stamps, roll around, see us
Get your
twice.
stamp, put on your fake mustache, put on a BlabberMalt hat, go in again, get a stamp.
But it has to be a BlabberMalt hat, so you got to buy it. Dave, how do you buy those things?
Well, you got to get on our Printify shop, and you find that at our Beacons link on all the socials.
I know it's kind of hidden in there. You got to click on it to find it. So get there and do that. Week after that, you're back in town, and we have a guest with
Got
us.
a dog pulling plugs out.
Billy Morris is in studio.
Yeah, the 26th. Billy Morris is going to be right here.
Right here.
Talking
The
all
man.
things Jenny Cream and Little Kings.
Yes.
Yes.
And rock and roll and Warrant and all the other fun things that he did back in the day.
Yes.
I'm going to ask him questions. If you have any
We
questions
are.
for Billy, start putting them in there now.
Yeah, right. Do it. So I just wanted to say something about the year ahead. This is our anniversary party, and we had a great time looking back on some of the things we did and some of the funny things that happened. But I'm having a great time doing this. I hope you are, and we're going to keep on doing it. We got some fun things planned, some different things planned. I think you're going to enjoy it. So keep watching, people.
Sounds good, everybody.
See what we got.
All right, man. Appreciate everybody. Thanks for coming out tonight. We appreciate all of our BlabberMalt fans and all the fun we had together. It's been a great year.
Yeah.
It's been a crazy year. As you can see, I look totally different, and you look younger.
I do.
This has been good for you.
The beer keeps me younger.
Keeps you younger. Brother, we're about out of time today, so
yep.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time,
Stay malty, Cleveland.